Hey guys, real quick before we jump back in today's video, I just wanted to share with you a quick reminder that we still have the door pull straps for sale, link down below in the description, with more colors now available like black, we've got the original silver, we've got the racing red, and we've got white. All four are nice and vibrant, and they look absolutely phenomenal inside your NC Miata. They come as a kit to fit directly to your car. Right now they fit NC 1, 2, and 3, plastic door cards only. So if you have leather, I am working on a solution for that. They will be available on the site soon. But for now, hop down below, pick up a set of door pulls for yourself, get your car looking great, support the channel. Now let's get back into the video. Well guys, here it is. I finally got a NOPRO front bumper. I'm sure a lot of you saw this coming from a mile away. I have hinted at it just a little bit. I ordered this probably 4 months ago. It was made at the NOPRO shop, sent over in a boat, shipped over here. I got a big truck to stop by my house this morning. It was super exciting and fun. Big trucks are cool, so that was always fun. And this is awesome too. So NOPRO does make a few different types of bumpers. Their newest one kind of looks similar to like a Mazda Speed one. I believe there is an even older one with like a nose vent. This one though is the ST. There's a TA and an ST version. TA being time attack, ST being street version. I have the Type TA side skirts. You guys have seen those. They're very aggressive looking. And the Type TA front bumper, it comes with a much bigger lip and a little bit more of like an aero flow design for time attack. And I think it's really cool. I really like the way the ST one looks. You still have the big front lip, bigger than what you have on the car to start with. And I just think it looks awesome. I think it looks very racy. It's gonna match the side skirts just fine because the Type ST side skirts, the only thing different about them is the front scoop. So really, it's all matching up. We are just missing the rear bumper piece. I promise eventually that will happen. But for now, this is a big deal for me. This is one of those bumpers that when I was first researching parts for the car, I saw back when I first got my Miata and just blew me away. I thought it was the coolest looking bumper. There's definitely a few others that were on my list to get, but I ended up getting this one. This was like the one that I wanted. It was just, there was no other choice for me. I got the NOPRO ST front bumper, and of course we need to test fit it. So let's go throw it on the car. So if you'd like to watch me take this bumper off, sorry, it's not gonna be in this video, but you can go and click up here for the NC Miata 101 tutorial on how to take out your front bumper. So I've got all the bolts out and we're gonna pop this guy off. Don't forget your fog lights. Oh my God. Big things here are gonna be the LRB panel underneath, because obviously it's made for a stock bumper. This looks like it's gonna be pretty close to fitting like stock, but here we go. We're just gonna put on the new bumper. So I can already feel it. It's definitely hitting something. And I don't think it's that. This should actually go in. Okay. Okay. Just for testing purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and put our Allen bolts back in the top. All right, so we've got our little bolts all along the top. Fits really well. You'll notice in the corners here that there's a gap, and that is because they don't have threads on the inside of the bumper. Normally, it'll get sucked into the fender like that. Cleans things up a little bit, but we're gonna have to do some riv nuts in there in order to mount it. We also will be needing to, right here, mark holes and drill. So right back here, you can see that there aren't any ways to thread into the bumper. And then down here, we need to mark some holes to drill to put our little pop screws in. But otherwise, I mean, it fits really, really nicely. And also along the bottom, there's no holes either. So we're gonna have to drill some holes in the bottom to mount to our splash shield and everything. So definitely a little bit of work to do. It is an aftermarket bumper. Had to do a little bit of modification on the side skirts too to get everything to fit and line up correctly, and those turned out fine. But I will say the NOPRO stuff, really, really quality. I know car kind of would look cool if it was white, like right there. Pretty cool. The headlights look awesome. I'm gonna save you guys the video because you guys have seen me riv nut things before, but I'm gonna put some riv nuts into the edges of the bumper and then mount at least the sides. I'm not gonna worry about doing the bottom right now, but at least mount the sides, close the hood, put the wheels back on, and we can see this thing on the ground. We've got our riv nuts in. These are just M6 to match factory. They turned out pretty good. I'm happy with that. They're in there nice and tight, both sides. So now we should have a way to thread in our bumper to our fenders. So let's go ahead, put it back on. Okay, so now we've got a couple bolts on the top and we've got our bolts. We've at least got a bolt right there. Fits up nicely. All the other holes are aligned pretty well too, so that is great. I think right now we need to throw the wheels back on and drop the car down. See what it really looks like on the ground. I'm so excited. I went inside for a minute and came back out and saw this and was just like, oh, it's what dreams are made of. This is something I've been envisioning for a long time, and it just fits really nicely. The quality of this is so good. Absolutely love it. So happy with it. Fits really well, I'll say that much. So let's put the wheels on, throw it down. So it's on, not permanently obviously, but man, it looks so good. I'm so happy and excited about this. This is like everything that I imagined it would be and more. I mean, it's like dream bumper, dream side skirts, dream wheels. I mean, it's like this Miata is turning into like something that younger Jackson would have dreamed of, and it's just so good. I love it. So we went ahead and threw in some of the little push nuts or push screws or pop screws or whatever. So they're in there really nicely. This edge is looking great. The gap is super even all the way across. You'll notice that there's a large gap here because we don't have like the black cowl cover thing underneath the bumper with the little rubber that goes up here. So that'll go away. Over here, the gap looks really good, nice and tight. The only thing right here is it's a little off, and it's not the bumper's fault, it's my fender that's just not lining up correctly. So I'll have to play with that a little bit, but really not a big deal and really not noticeable at all. I know this isn't gonna be for everyone and it's really aggressive and racy, but that looks so good. And once we have it in red, it's gonna look even better, obviously, since it's just kind of unpainted right now, but white is cool. Shout out Tommy. If you don't follow Spec Egg, go check him out. He's got a white NC with this bumper and it looks so sick. Obviously, we need to paint ours copper red mica. And it's tough to kind of see the overall design with it, just this like flat white, but I love the like canards that are built into the bumper here, the way that the bumper flows right here and extends down and out a little bit. And these little edges right here also stick out a little bit. They look very aero focused, which is cool. Doesn't look like it's too much lower to the ground than it used to be, but it's really cool how it kind of like flips up in the front. Very nice. And then right here we have our opening to our radiator and AC condenser, and then tow hook obviously goes right in here. It's just part of the design. I've seen people put tow hooks, I've seen people put tow straps. I'm probably just gonna leave it for now. And then you guys probably noticed these right here. I've seen people do this many different ways. I've seen people do fog lights. I've seen people just cut them out. I've seen people paint them black to look like they're cut out, and I've seen people put in the air ducts. Shout out Professor Fade. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was some years ago, he had an NC with fastback. He had the NOPRO front bumper. He had a garage very wing, super sick car. But he reached out, let me know what he did for the fog lights, and I think I'm probably gonna go that route. But for right now, we've got more work to do. Obviously the bumper needs to get painted. I need to get the holes drilled in the front bumper for those air ducts. And then I'm also gonna play around with holes on the bottom of the bumper to get them to at least attach a few pop screws to the bottom of the splash guards. We also will need to re-rivet on the new cowling from the old bumper, but that will come once it's painted because there's really no point. They're gonna just take it off anyways to paint it. Here you go, guys. Get a final look. Old bumper over there. NOPRO bumper right here. It is awesome. So with a lot more work to be doing, I have a lot of things to look forward to. Thank you guys so much for joining in this video. I hope you're as excited as I am. I think the new front bumper it looks so awesome. So awesome. It's what the car needed. It's been missing that ever since we put the side skirts on. The front bumper, the NC2 front bumper is awesome with the appearance package, lip and everything, but it has needed this. So if you are new to the channel and you're excited, go down below, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any videos in the future. Give this one a thumbs up, leave your comments below. I'll see you in the next one.